is incredible. I come into work every morning at 7 o'clock. I open the newspapers, and I can tell you that when I read a story that bears absolutely no resemblance to the issue I was involved in, I was in the room the day before when it was being settled, 8 out of 9 times it's fabricated, and all of these anonymous sources. I'm sad to say that you and your colleagues have fallen into this trap of fake news.
No, it's not fake news. We're trying to understand what is going on there. We're not making factual claims a lot of the time. We're asking questions that you don't like. Look, Michael Flynn...
No, not at all. You can ask away. Ask away.
Why is there this constant confusion in which the president sort of speaks, someone then has to go around with a bucket and a shovel, picking up the pieces, trying to clarify to the allies around the world as to what is going on?
Your representation is just wishful thinking. If you didn't have an agenda-driven question list, it would be so much easier to have a better relationship with you. Come on, this is a media, mainstream media, that has accused us in the White House of being anti-Semitic and white supremacists. I mean, this is how bad it is. This is a White House where Jared Kushner, an Orthodox Jew, is key to the decision-making process, and you have the audacity as the mainstream media to talk about anti-Semitism. That's why you want to spin it, and we're not going to stand for it.
Just tell me where the BBC, CNN or the New York Times have, as a fact, said this is an anti-Semitic regime.
Look at the response to the Holocaust Memorial Statement. I ask your viewers to Google it now.
Right. That's quite different to saying...
Not at all. Not at all.
Anti-Semitic.
Not at all.
It's quite different to saying.
That's what the response was. That for some anti-Semitic reason, we didn't explicitly use the word the Jewish Holocaust.
Is it the case you plan no action against the press? The press will carry on and do its job and be allowed to do its job exactly as it always has? Or are there measures you're intending to take? I'm just asking if there are measures...
I mean, this is fake news.
No,
I mean,
it's not news at all. I've asked a question.
Fake news. Okay. You are implying that there's some dread intent.
I'm asking because
the
president...
What are you positing? What are you positing?
I'm asking if the president has any actions in mind. He said today it is out of control, we need to talk about this, and he hinted that he wasn't going to put up with it.
All it means is that we are going to continue to do what we did so very, very successfully, and the thing that put the former real estate billionaire into the White House, and which is to break your sense of monopoly on the news. The mainstream media no longer gets to monopolize news, and we are going to go straight to the audiences, whether it's through Twitter, whether it's through YouTube, it doesn't matter. We are not going to put up with distortions and people who believe they have a monopoly on the truth simply because they have 60 years of a letterhead above them. Not going to happen. We're going to communicate with our audiences, domestic and international. That's all the president meant.